be pulling. Mukbang.
It's totally getting deleted.
Mukbang.
Guys, welcome to our first YouTube video. Super excited. We wanted to do a mukbang. Hope I'm saying that right. And we decided to do African food, right? Everyone does seafood, but that'll be later. We're in Seattle right now, and the culture here has a lot of Nigerian and Ethiopian restaurants. So we're gonna try some food, but before we get started, I am Sade Renee.
And I am Lauren, LA, El Boogie, you know, depends on what day it is.
Oh my gosh, Leo energy.
I'm LA though.
And we are excited to really explore and have y'all look into our lives. We're gonna be doing mukbangs, whatever. Traveling, we travel a lot. And so with this topic today, after we try this amazing food, we are going to talk about traveling and where we've been this year. And her job allows us to do that. So we'll talk about that in a minute. But let's get into this food because it smells so good.
Yes. So what we have here is some amazing Safari Nihima restaurant, right? So if I'm not mistaken, this is like
Eastern African.
Okay, Eastern African cuisine.
Mm-hmm.
So what we have is the stewed chicken, which is here, and
So
this looks amazing. We also have the curry goat. It's here. Amazing.
So tender.
I'm gonna let baby go ahead and introduce
The
our
rest of
other,
it.
our other
So this is a palau,
dishes.
and I'm probably saying this wrong, but it's just it's a basanti rice with different spices inside of it. They call it ugali, other known as fufu. You usually see fufu in a ball and really pullable, but in some parts of Africa, I guess it's a little different. So that is the ugali right here. And then we have here the matoke. I think that's what it is. It's actually bananas, green plantains with some spices and curry. And then right here we have the sukuma wiki, which is
collard greens
and spinach, with different spices. So that's what we have. Really excited to try out and really dig in. And this is our first time, y'all. This is our first time trying any type of African food. We did ancestry and I found out I'm Nigerian in Bantu,
yes.
So you can't tell me nothing. I'm African, period. So
Niger.
I'm Niger. I'm a Niger queen.
I'm like 29% Nigerian as well. And then got some Cameroon, Bantu, a lot of different African cultures. So we're all about traveling, like we mentioned. So we're excited to expand our palates, trying different foods. Mm-hmm. Like she said, here in Seattle, like the culture here is pretty cool because there's so many different African cultures here. Being on the west coast of the country, I never realized it, but there is like a huge African culture here in Seattle. And one thing that as we meet different people throughout the African culture is they say that they like it here because it's like a big, like they have a good
community.
Yeah, they have like a good community. So like they're big on community. So, you know, like if they're Nigerian or whatever, like they know and they have a community here where they can, you know, have the people.
And there is a thriving community too, because my Lyft driver the other day is from Kenya. And he just got back from Kenya the other day. He was there for 2 months. Every year he flies to Kenya and just takes like a whole bunch of money to his family and friends out there in Kenya. Yeah. And he was explaining like the community here is like huge. But let's try some of this food. I'm gonna try this rice because this rice looking pretty good.
So this was the curry chicken. No. Stewed chicken.
That is really good. Oh my God. I know you like rice. You gonna love this. So let me get my sample for you.
I've been dying to try this. What was it called again?
Ugali is what they call it, which is another name for fufu.
Is this what we eat? You know, we eat your hands, right?
Yep. You're supposed to eat it with your hands. Some places you can put in a ball, and I want to try it with this.
It doesn't really have a smell at all. Let's see. Dip in, give me some little sauce going. You hear me? That's one thing about me. I love my sauce. Man, look.
Those spinach and collard greens, or whatever it was called, it's
good.
actually really good.
Yeah.
Everything's good.
It's flavorful. It's super flavorful. Let me taste this.
So I see something that said, like, when you are eating ugali or fufu, the idea is not to chew, it's to just swallow. But I think that's the softer one, because this one doesn't look like the ball that you usually get. This one has a little bit more corn, like a grit, crunch. Like grits consistency.
It's good.
This sauce? What?
You know what? I warm this whole plate up. Gross.
Y'all, this is so good and flavorful. Like, I don't even think y'all really like. I'm gonna make sure I zoom in on the video. But look at this, goodness gracious. This is goat stew. So good. Literally falling off the bone.
A little water to clear my palate. I do want to try that goat stew though.
It's good. So we ordered from this restaurant, and no lie, the food is good. The food is very flavorful. We ordered. They told us they'll call us back to know when the food was ready, because we're not too far from them. And it was like an hour, right? And we were just like, let's just walk down there.
It was an hour?
Yeah, it was like when we walked in there, it was 6:01, and I ordered at 6:25. So it's equivalent to it. Yeah, something. So it's pretty much an hour. We round up. So, and they had our food ready. But I like it. I think it was worth it. Everything is really good and flavorful. It seems like they're really low staff. So if you are going, I would suggest calling in an order. But I don't know. This whole like situation here is just really reminding me of like grits, I think. I don't know. It's different, I guess.
I'm still trying to figure out how I feel about this right here.
About what?
This ugali. I had it with the meat. Let me just.
It's usually used with like use it with It doesn't really. I don't really taste any flavor in it when you eat it by itself. It's just like.
So that's, I guess, you're not supposed to.
Yeah. I guess.
I was just curious.
I'm gonna do some more research on it.
Yeah, it doesn't have a taste at all, like.
But it's really grainy.
It is like that grits texture, for sure.
I think we're gonna try another place where we get the actual ball, because it's supposed to be really soft where you can just swallow it. But again,
I feel like this, you can swallow it though. Like once you get it in your mouth, like it's like pause. But yeah, once you like getting it up, it's a little more porous. But once it's like smushed in your hand, I feel like you really could just swallow that. The only thing you're chewing for real is the meat, or
yeah, I guess you're right. Especially if we just dip it in the sauce. You like the chicken? Like the goat, the best so far.
This goat is really good.
The goat is good, and it's falling off the bone.
Yeah, I get into it because I've been hogging it. It was good.
Have you tried this rice though?
I'm about to get into that too.
These are bananas or plantains. I'm gonna have to just use a fork for it.
I like the goat better.
I don't know if I like those.
No?
It tastes like really dropping down. We were wanting to try the fufu with the gosi soup. They didn't have it. So again, we're still really new to this. We're still learning. I'm not sure if that's because this is a East African cuisine place, if the food's a little different, Kenyan area. So we're gonna do some more research, figure it out. Cause I'm looking for the food that's in the ball. Okay. So I heard you're supposed to like put it in your fingers and go like this, and then.
What do you know with that?
Yeah, it does work like that actually.
Pardon my reach. But you already know I gotta get some of this. Rice is like high up there on my
She's addicted to rice,
of
y'all.
choice. We would eat rice every single day.
Every meal I make, there used to be at least rice.
I was
or
surprised
potatoes.
when. Never mind. Yeah, what should I say? I forgot. You know. Anyways, moving on. The potatoes really isn't that bad.
That's the thing. They're not potatoes. They bananas. They plantains.
Oh,
remember?
I keep saying potatoes because that's what they look like.
That's what they taste like.
All right, my bad. Yeah. You know, I'm working on my cultureness. Okay, when I slice it, I can definitely tell it's banana.
Yeah.
Excuse me. Taste wise, texture wise, it's definitely giving me potatoes.
It is, right?
Taste wise, it's like I want to say potatoes, but I don't know if that's just my mind because it's like reminding me.
They taste like them because they're green. They were like, when I read the description, it says green plantains.
A little water to clear my palate. I do want to try that ghost stew though.
It's good.
Mm-hmm.
So we ordered from this restaurant, and no lie, the food is good. The food is very flavorful. We ordered. They told us they'll call us back to know when the food was ready. We're not too far from them, and it was like an hour, right? And we were just like, let's just walk.
I'm rating. This is the plantains, yellow, whatever, green.
Green.
1 out of 10. Ready?
Yep. 1, 2, 3, 6.
5, 6.
And like I said, 6 has the sauce. Like
I
everything,
with the curry.
everything together with the taste. It tastes really good. But like the bananas themselves, I don't know. They're kind of tough.
It's some bites though, because like this one right here isn't as like tough as this one over here. Like it's a little more thicker. You know what I mean?
So
What's
let's
next?
do the greenery, and
Which
I'm
one
gonna
was
eat
that one
mine
called?
with the fufu.
Waikiki or something.
I don't want to get it wrong. Say what it is.
Sukama wiki
Sukama wiki.
or Sukama mix. That's what you're saying.
I'm gonna try it with the fufu on mine.
Let's see. I don't do the fufu. I'm gonna just
Eat it.
go with it. One out of 10. Sukama mix.
Ready? Are you still getting the flavors? 3.
That's fair.
It's just
It's just like super just
organic.
yeah.
It is a really organic,
Super green.
unflavored. Compared to everything else, it's not really flavored to me. They're just like plain greens. They taste like
Yeah.
collard greens.
Yeah, they're
with
not
no
it's not
type
much
of seasoning.
flavor. Which could be just like how it is, you know?
Yeah.
Just super fresh.
What about the rice? Let me get some because
Alright.
wait, baby about to eat it up.
No rice.
What was the rice
That
called
was
again? You got no.
Paiu?
Yeah.
Paiu?
Oh my gosh. loves rice. It's so crazy.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
1, 2, 3. 9.5. Huh?
8.
I'm surprised I ranked it higher than you. It's so
We're
flavorful. I am not generous.
With your ratings.
No, I'm not.
Maybe. Let me tell you. Baby.
What?
She has something that she really likes. When I tell you.
What you about to say?
How I know baby really likes something, she'll be like, this is the best potatoes I have had in my life.
Okay, but
A month later, baby, these are the best potatoes I've had in my different restaurant, you know? It's the cutest
But I didn't
thing.
say that about the rice.
I'm not saying that, but I'm just reiterating the generous of the ratings. Because it'd be good, don't get me wrong.
My taste
They be
buds
good.
be different.
And I understand that. But every time it be good, the response is, this is the best.
Yeah, I think I said that yesterday about something. I was like, oh my God, this is the best. Whatever.
It's the cutest thing ever. But that's just.
That's how you know I really like it.
That's exactly how I know. Without a doubt. So So we're gonna rate let's get into the meats.
Yes, so again, y'all, like this is.
What should we do first?
This one almost gone. Let's do the chicken.
That's the yes, it is your right
Let's
side.
do the chicken. Show them.
I was tearing that. I was tearing that goat up.
So this is the chicken curry.
This one is really good.
It
This
is.
one's good. You got the veggies, peas, carrots. You know, celery. It was good. So I'll try this one with the what's it called again?
Ugali.
Fufu. Ugali.
I'm really curious if it's Ugali. Well, they say Ugali also referenced as fufu and it had some other names, so I think it's all the same. But yeah, I like the ball though because it seems like it's more softer.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll try that one next. Gotta find a restaurant that has it.
I found
This
one.
restaurant was super convenient, right down the street.
Yeah.
We called her, like she said, you know, finished our show. We was watching. Shout out to the Shy. The Shy is good. Shit. Yeah, some life lessons in there. Motherfuckers need to watch it. Okay.
The shot is really good.
Did you already taste it?
Yeah, I'm gonna taste it again. It didn't count. I'm gonna taste it with just like the sauce and shit.
Bit of like chicken in it with it.
The season is really good. It's the seasoning for me. Like, they food be so good.
I was chewing, and that little piece just rolled down my throat. Real disrespectful with it. Try to take me out. I would say the flavor is really good. Like the juices, the veggies. The chicken is a little
Overcooked.
yeah,
It is.
just a bit. But you know, we got all this other
Goodness gracious.
going on, baby.
Yeah. I
I'm
really
not
could
coming
just
in for
eat
no
this chicken thing by with just the soup part.
Yeah, like that one is really flavorful. Really flavorful.
So, let's rate the chicken. Let's rate the chicken curry. I'm gonna let you. Oh, that was soak in.
Yeah, I'm a little bite here.
Oh, my chicken's good.
What you all got?
Beverage. Y'all, funny story. In Seattle, everything's like organic or healthy.
I mean, just like where we at, for real. the whole city ain't like this. You feel me?
I really don't like these greens. They are really bad. Like, I don't think they done. I'm so sorry if the people who own it is watching this.
That's just how they are. It's just like super healthy.
Why is it so crunchy?
It's super healthy. That's why another thing. Like, it's not like a whole bunch of salt, pepper, and all that. And I feel like everything else is just so flavorful because
Marinated
not
or something.
seasoning per se, but just all the flavors of the foods. But them greens, baby, huh?
Oh, we didn't rate the chicken, the curry. Okay. Curry, chicken, rate. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 7. Why are all my scores like one above? Like, you making me seem real generous.
No, baby.
I gave it a 7 because the flavor is amazing. And the chicken's good too, even though I feel like, unlike the stew, it didn't cook in the liquid. You know what I mean? I feel like they cooked the chicken separate and just added it in. So, yeah, I do a 7. What made you do 6?
The 6 was because the stew, like you said, is really good. But that chicken needs a little bit of help. The chicken is just,
I'm so sorry. The owner of that restaurant is watching this.
I mean,
We just being real.
the chicken just need a little bit of help. What's that other restaurant they really don't want us to rate?
Girl, which the Jamaican joint.
You can't say it. Oh man.
Girl, I left like a 5-paragraph bad
Anyways.
review on Yelp. But we gonna keep it. We
Let's
gonna move
talk
on.
about
This is what we mean by the
ratings.
chicken. Like, it's just not. It's, you know,
Yeah,
super
we're
moist. It's
not
not
doing it.
chewable.
You know, people. I mean, we just really we love chicken, so
I'm saying that. It's
ain't no
you
problem.
eat it by itself, it's hard to swallow.
Everything for everybody. My motherfucker gets stuck. It's stuck in your throat.
I'm trying to get it to go down. I'm gonna get the water.
Okay. We still got it right. No, this was as in the curry chicken. This was stewed chicken. This was curry goat. That's what it was supposed to be.
No,
But okay.
goat stew, curry chicken.
Okay. It was supposed to be the opposite.
It was, but I'm happy they did it this way. I think.
That's what I said.
Or maybe it is. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, because the G was
This
on
is stew.
this.
This is
Goat.
stew because it has like this brown stew sauce,
Yeah.
and that's definitely curry because it has like that turmeric taste and that curry taste to it. So they probably got it mixed up.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
Whew, review's going down.
Oh, I did want the curry goat, but you know, everybody ain't able.
Time to taste the goat. Time to taste the goat. Then we can talk about travel and shit. I mean, sorry. Stuff. Ooh, you look like it look good. Ooh, I can't wait to zoom in your face. You was in heaven.
I made up for it.
Let me see. Because I was going to try with the proof.
Throw it on there.
The way that.
It
was actually-
say that one for last.
Yeah, let me show them. It is falling off the bone. Like, the meat is tender.
Fuck your chicken. Oh yeah. Yeah, but
I don't even know if I had
I'm
goat
already
before.
gonna get some good chicken. Hey, hey. That's it right there. I'm gonna spoon out.
Yeah, that's really good. Okay, you ready to rate it?
Not quite.
No. Are you still getting your taste buds accumulated?
I gotta get them. I get a stew taste without the meat. Each time I get meat, so now I just have to go in for another bite.
First of all, you picking me. Every time I get meat, like it's an accident.
Okay.
I had to go in for the sauce.
Alright.
It is swallowable. You can't swallow it. Okay. 1 out of 10. 1, 2, 3, 9. Oh, we got the same score.
Let's go.
Yeah, no lie. I don't even know if I had goat. Have you had goat before? I don't think I ever had it, babe.
I've had it before, but it's not memorable.
Yeah. I didn't like this. Y'all, this got the bones in it. Look at that. You can tell which one you like the most.
It's so just like perfect. That's why I'm just picking my teeth. It's getting stuck. You know, it's just so perfectly cooked. Delicious. Delicious. All in all, I would rate this restaurant so far. I would say this restaurant is, I would give it about 7, 8 out of 10. I would definitely recommend the stewed goat.
Yeah. Stewed goat.
The rice
is bomb. Super flavorful.
Rice, stewed goat. And then because of the culture, you gotta try
the ugali.
Ugali.
Yeah.
That would just be my recommendation. We're just getting started with it though.
Yeah.
So we don't know how much about.
I agree though. Definitely the stew. Definitely the rice. Definitely not the bananas, but
Bananas wasn't bad.
They're just.
Oh no.
So let's talk about travel. So we have the ability to, like I was mentioning earlier, travel around, and a lot of people ask me like, "Girl, you be gone? Like what?" And so I work for myself now. I'm a full-time entrepreneur. But my girlfriend is a travel CT tech, and so being a travel CT tech, we're able to really live in different areas, like really honestly wherever we want to. Honestly, just a few cool places we stayed. Like right now, we're in Seattle. It'll be almost a year. Which means contract is up, so we got to pick somewhere else next. She's been at Austin, which is where we met 5.5, 6 years ago. Virgin Islands. It was that long. Oh, don't be making that. Wow.
Always be exaggerating up. You know what I'm saying?
It has been. October is 2017. How long is it?
5.
Okay, I said 5.
5, 6.
5 to 6.
It's 4 to 5.
As long as y'all know what I mean. Why should you be playing with me? Anyways, then we went to the Virgin Islands. Virgin Islands was amazing. We lived there, and it was such an experience because like we woke up and we were right there at the beach. The place that we stayed. Trying to think what else. I didn't know that the Virgin Islands was like our people. For real, it's really a lot of people from our world, Africa and so forth, that originally migrated to the Virgin Islands. So it's a lot of black people. It's mainly actually black people.
Yeah, like a lot of people were in, like a lot of people were in what's now the United States or whatever, when we got to the United States. And then when a lot of things was going on back in the day, our people that were free, like, left, and so, like, when they left, a lot of them migrated to these Caribbean islands via, like, Bahamas, Virgin Islands, different Caribbean islands of those sorts. So it's beautiful to kind of go out there and see it and just kind of like tie it into our culture, because really like we're like all descendants from the same shit for real. So to kind of see, different cultures and just like knowing that we kind of have like that same originality.
Yeah. It was super dope.
Yeah.
The water is beautiful. We used to like take a ferry to like St. John. It's a beautiful area. Where else have we been, babe?
Yeah,
Traveling.
I was gonna say, just like instantly going into St. Thomas, like I instantly felt at home, like being there, going out there by myself. A lot of people was like, you know, did you know anybody? Because it was right in the middle of COVID, so August 2020. You know, the summer people were starting to be outside a little bit more, but there were still, at the end of the day, a lot of countries and areas, islands that were still locked down. U.S. Virgin Islands, British Virgin Islands being a few of those. So, you know, going out there during that time where it's still locked down, thinking, you know, about to go to this island and like have fun, be at the beach every day, like, yeah, you know, be lit. I mean, it's a tourist island. And I got there and like everything was closed. Like you go down to these tourist malls and areas. If you ever been to St. Thomas, whether it's on a vacation or a cruise or whatever, like it's huge when it comes to tourism. All these areas boarded up, closed, restaurants, bars, no dining, no dining at all on the whole island.
But you can take your drinks to go, right? I think you were telling me that.
Yeah, you can take your drinks to go, but it's like, just like the social experience behind it is kind of like what I was talking about. Like, you just being out there by myself already, not knowing nobody. Socially, I'm like a bar type person. Like, I'm cool. Like, I can mom around, like, somewhere I don't know nobody or whatever. Find a bar, chill out. But, so it was different. But I say all that to say, being there, like, I felt at home. Like, everyone was very welcoming. Everyone was like, you know, they were like, you walk down the street, when you walk past somebody, people say good morning. Like, in America or just like United States on land, like, you walk past somebody, people barely make eye contact with you. And it's just the norm, you know? And it's fine, it's just the culture here, but the culture there is you walk past somebody, you say good morning.
And the good morning wasn't just in the morning, right? Like they say good morning throughout the whole day or something like that, right?
Well,
like,
they have greetings throughout the whole day. So good morning, good afternoon, and then good night was the one that stuck out with us because we use good night as like a dismissal, like bye. But good night like was more so like
hi, how you doing? Like
a welcome.
Yeah.
Like, which makes sense. I mean, it makes sense. I mean, when you think about it, good morning, good afternoon. Good so night. Now, how did good night get to be at the end of the day?
Yeah, or like when how did that get to be? Yeah, dismissing or I'm going to bed.
You know,
like,
so
yeah,
that was cool. I would say that was probably my favorite place before coming out to Seattle.
Yeah.
But those really are the main places that we've been. Of course, Atlanta. Atlanta's, you know, home really for us at this point. So that doesn't really count. At all to me, but St. Thomas and Seattle have been on top. But we weren't traveling together at the time in Denver. We have spent time in Denver.
Yeah,
but
we visited, but she did the contract.
Denver is definitely up there on my list, and that's somewhere that in the future year or two that we see ourselves also traveling to experience that, living there together. We both love Denver.
We love Denver. Like, there's just so much to do in Denver. And everyone's just like, but there's no black people in Denver. And I'm like, yes, there are. Like, there are black people in Denver. But we don't care about that, like, at the same time. Like, it's about the experience. It's about enjoying life. So, yeah. So we enjoy traveling. And I think for me, like, traveling was one of those things that really helped me mentally during COVID because COVID happened. George Floyd situation happened, and I'm such an empath that like that whole situation really affected me really bad. Like I cried for weeks just because it really and it did that to a lot of people. It really did. I just thought about my brothers. I thought about the things that we've been going through with just like you know, African American people. That I think about my ancestors. So I'm a total empath. So it was horrible. It was a horrible like feeling for me. But being able to travel, and especially going to the Virgin Islands after all that had happened, was like, it was an eye-opener for me. Because it gets to this island, it's nothing but really black people. White people are the tourists. Caucasians or tourists, excuse me. And so it was very, very dope. It was very motivational. But I'm addicted to traveling. I'm a military brat. My dad was in the Army. So I'm used to every 3 years being like, okay, being expected to move. So us traveling is just really a dream, honestly. And it works for our relationship. Yeah. She gets my nerves, she picks up OT. If I get on her nerves, she picks up OT.
Yeah. Very much.
Yes. Well, make sure you guys subscribe and like. We have so much more we want to talk about.
Absolutely.
So much more that we want to do. We want to do more mukbangs. So in the comments, just kind of comment some things you want us, if you have any questions, any topics. But also, most importantly, what kind of mukbangs do y'all want to see? Y'all want to see seafood? Y'all want to see pasta? Like, what's some other ideas?
Or how the hell do you pronounce this shit?
Yeah, is it mukbang or mukbang? Because
we gotta get one pronunciation.
Yeah, we can't say them.
Mukbang, mukbang, mukbang. You know, mukbang, mukbang, whatever.
It's hard not to do that. Oh my gosh, it's embarrassing.
How do you pronounce it? I'm curious.
I don't know.
All right,